to !submit at any point. If you want to skip the queue, you can also do that as well. We got a good little queue building already, so I definitely would suggest getting your songs in if you haven't. We do have a paid skip queue if you want to guarantee a song gets played on stream today. But if you don't want to do that, that's fine. Every 5 paid skips, we will bump somebody up for free. And then towards the end of the stream, we'll try and do a free section in the stream as well, all right? So, Chris, welcome back. St. Sil, welcome back. St. Kill, sorry. I'm going to remember it's Kill one of these days. If you're in the chat, make sure you submit your music. Let us know what you've been working on, chat. I'd love to know. I'd love to know what you guys have been working on during the week. It's been a busy one for me. Sella said, I uploaded that song I played last week in the release calendar. It drops tomorrow. Beautiful. I'll keep an eye out for it in the morning. As soon as I'm done with pitch work tomorrow, I'll be working on updating the new Music Who This playlist as well. So make sure you, get your submissions in for that as well. You can do that by hitting ! releases. Guys, I've been listening to a lot of neo soul today. I can't even pretend like that's not what I've been on. I'm on a big neo soul kick right now. Lots of music, Soul Child. What have you guys been listening to this week? Let us know in the chat. Joel's Crates, we're live on Twitch and YouTube right now. Come hang out if you're around. Okay, Mari, welcome back. If you haven't been here since last year, some things have changed a little bit. If you want to submit, we have a new way for you to submit. And if you want to skip the queue, we've actually brought the price down, so it's cheaper now to get a paid skip if you want to do that. We have kept basically every other element the same, though things maybe look slightly different now. Every 5 paid skips, we'll do a random free bump. And the last part of the stream will be dedicated to you guys in the chat as well. New Turnstile has been lit as fuck. I'm still crossing my fingers that I'll get to go see them in New York when they come play here in a couple weeks. Pavelski, when is that song coming out? I hope it's at least 3 to 4 weeks away. But congratulations on uploading. D3X, welcome back. Just dropped a release today. Amazing. Unique Being, welcome to the chat. Songwriter, producer based in New York. Me too. If you guys are in the chat, hello. Welcome back. It's nice to see you. We'll give the community just a couple more minutes to get in before we get started. But again, if you want to submit your music, here's the link in the chat. If you want to skip the queue, we've changed things a little bit, so this looks very different. So for those of you who haven't been here in a while, we have shifted everything over to Nero. Shout out to our homies at Nero for creating such a dope platform to just handle queue management and also doing paid skips. So because of that, I can set my own prices now. So instead of it being the $13 that it is to subscribe on Twitch, we actually changed things. So now it's $5 to do a paid skip, $10 to do a super skip. The only difference there being the super skip queue is a little bit higher. So if you do that, you'll get bumped above the regular skips. Either way is a guarantee. I'm going to play the song before the end of the stream, though. So again, if you want to guarantee that you get played before the end of today's stream, the best thing that you can do is do the paid skip. It's cheaper. It's easier. It'll guarantee you get played, okay? I'll explain who I am and what I do in a second, if you guys want that, because somebody the other day was like, yo, you tell me what you do. Every stream when I come in here at the beginning, you're telling us what you do and what the point of the stream is. I feel like I got to do that for the new people, because sometimes there's people who haven't been in here before, you know what I mean? So tell me, if you guys don't want me to do the intro, I'm going to skip the intro. We don't need to do the intro. If you know what I do, it saves me having to go through it again. You know what I'm saying? So let me know if you guys want me to introduce myself, tell you what the stream is and all that shit, I will. If not, then don't even worry about it. We'll just get straight into the music today. A couple things before we get started, though, because we have some cool stuff coming up in the Discord if you guys haven't joined. Tomorrow, we're actually doing a amazing live Q&A in the Discord for free with one of my friends who runs 195 Oak, the label, which is his new record label, underneath of The Orchard, which is Sony's distribution arm. And right now, he's working with Reason, he's working with Kaz, he's worked with fucking Deontay Hitchcock on his most recent releases as well. And he runs that label. Like, he literally runs it. He's been working in distro for the last, 10 years. He's worked for The Orchard, TuneCore. Just a genuinely good guy also. So tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, we're going to do a Q&A with him in the Discord. It's free if you want to join. Just make sure you go join the Discord. Here's a link in the chat for you as well. Like I said, we're trying to do a bunch of, free shit for you guys just to make life easier and also bring value to you. Obviously, I appreciate you guys for being in the community, sending music, taking part and everything. But I'm trying to do more stuff. You know what I mean? More stuff that's helpful for you, more stuff that's useful for you. So we've been taking polls in the Discord as well, just on what kind of guests you want in this. I may have the artist B on after this, 3EE. He's somebody I'm talking to right now to have him come do a Q&A with us in the Discord too. So we're going to be doing more stuff like this in the community. Make sure you go follow us on Kayvan's house. Make sure you go join the community on Discord as well. I also just dropped a new Songs from the Comments piece of content, so if you want to go submit your music for this, it's a free playlist. It's a free content thing every week. Just go put a comment in the post there and tell me your artist name and song title. It can be your music. It can be a friend of yours' music. It can be a song that you just think that I'd like. You can put it in there too. We also have this series that we're doing with artists where they give us a little bit of advice from the things that they've learned, which maybe will help you in your careers as well. Songs that we find on the live stream, so if you're submitting music here on stream, you're automatically going to be considered for this if the song is out. If the song's not out yet, make sure you tell me when it is, and I'll go back and put it in that playlist, okay? New music who this playlist, the updates tomorrow. If you want to put your music in the release calendar, you can do that whenever you have it scheduled. I'll check that myself on release day. I'll pull songs myself on release day. It's really like the easiest thing that you could possibly do, because I actually don't need you to send me a live link when it comes out. You can just put it in there, and I'm going to go look for it myself. I don't know why you wouldn't do that, but that's a playlist that updates every week too. At Home With, we'll have some new At Home With interviews coming up in the next couple of weeks. I'm super excited about some of the ones we're working on right now. Maybe just to leak some names. We've got Jordan Hawkins coming up, who I love. He's sick. Roe, R-O-E, capital, amazing artist that I'm excited about having on there as well. We're also talking to like Ben Beal, Glassface, a couple of the artists that we just really love inside and out of the community. So you guys are gonna see more interviews popping up in the near future as well. And then I'm trying to get some video content, in-person interviews going this year, so you'll see that. And then our next guest list playlist, we may have a very cool, special, big curator guest being a part of it. I'm just trying to work it out with him right now to see when we can get that going. So keep your eyes open for all these things. A lot of these things do run through either the Instagram or the Discord or a combination of both. We also have our community playlist, which is closed right now, but we'll update soon. So yeah, look, join the Discord, submit your music for the stream, go follow us on Kayvan's house. Come join us tomorrow night for the live Q&A in the Discord as well with Tavara. It is going to be great information for you guys and an awesome way for you to ask somebody who works in the industry every single day, pushing music, marketing music, scheduling rollouts, kind of like me, but honestly, like, he's just been doing it a little bit longer. I'm relatively new to the distro part of things in comparison to Tavara, who's been doing it artist facing for like the last like 8 years. You know what I mean? Maybe 10 at this point, 8 to 10 years. So he's really just like a great person to ask questions to. We'll bring you up one by one in the Discord tomorrow, and you'll be able to ask your questions one-on-one. He'll give the answers to everybody who's in the room. We're going to be doing more of this, so make sure you tap in on the Discord. Keep your notifications on if they're not already. Okay. All right. Let's get into some music. Obviously, you know, for most of you in the chat, you probably know who I am already, but what we do here on stream is every Monday and Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern time, we go through your music, we listen to it as a community, we let you guys know what we think. I'm going to let you know what I think. I'm going to tell you whether I fuck with something. If there's things that I hear that I think could improve or will help an artist develop from song to song, I'll talk about those things too. And we'll talk about everything. Production, mixes, writing, arrangement, like vocal tone, like literally whatever it is that stands out and catches my ear. We're going to talk about those things in detail, okay? I listen to a lot of music every single week. I make a lot of playlists. And there's always things that I hear that I think could improve in the songs that I don't end up playlisting. And then for the stuff that I do end up playlisting, it's just because I like it, right? So it's going to be a combination of that. We'll pull up socials as we go. If you hear something you like, make sure you go follow the artist as well. But again, if you want to submit, !submit's going to bring it up. If you want to skip the queue, we have a $5 paid skip queue, which guarantees you get played on stream today. We have a $10 super skip, which will get you bumped up a little bit higher in the queue. We have our $50 throne seat, if you want to take that, which is up to you as well. And then Game Master Rem, honestly, I don't know anything about Art the Clown from Terrifier. I mean, I know what he looks like, and if we're talking about horror movie, like villains, sure, he's maybe one that appears to be a little bit scarier than others, but I have no thoughts other than that. Visually, scary. That being said, if a killer clown came into my house, I will fuck that dude up. And that's just what it is. I'm not going out to a clown. I'm gonna tell you that right now. All right, so we're gonna get into this music. I am a big horror guy. Love horror movies, all subgenres. We could talk about any of them. Love the history of horror films. Love like a 1980s slasher with ridiculous CGI, special effects kind of vibes. I watch like everything. I love film. I love TV. Anyway, like I said, this is music review. We can talk about other stuff. If you have questions about anything music industry related, feel free to ask. I work full-time in music, have done now for the last like 10 years, so I got a lot of things that I've learned. Manage artists, been a producer, make music, have recorded and written my own songs. I just do a little bit of everything, man. Honestly, like I love music. I love figuring it all out. And so a lot of my life for the last like 10 years has just been trying to figure it out. But we'll be listening to music, giving feedback. If you are in the chat, there's really only one rule. Be respectful to each other. If you're being disrespectful, I'm going to be disrespectful. And it's just the whole thing's going to just snowball into like, you know, we'll turn into like one of those streams where we're like, nah, this shit is fucking ass, bro. I'm joking. We'll never actually be that. But I will be disrespectful if you're being disrespectful to other people. That's a promise, all right? So if you want to guarantee a song gets played, do the skip, do the super skip. If you are down to just roll the dice every 5 paid skips, we're going to spin this wheel. We're going to pick some other people from the submissions, bump them up, and do a free skip as well. End of the stream will be 4 free skips. Let's get into it. You'll see how this all works. We can get through more songs if I get started now. Sure, maybe I won't do the intro from now on, but if you want to know what I do, ask me. Rose and Blunt, what's cracking? I'm always here for your questions. All right, we're starting with Standing Room with Boy Black by Hello Spaceman. This producer's kind of crazy. I will say that off rip. Sent in some city pop shit last week. I'm sorry, I gotta turn this down for myself. Sent in some city pop shit the other day, and it was really solid. So let us know what you think in the chat. And if you're in the chat, like I said, make sure you submit, submit, skip will tell you how. And if you have any questions, ask away, all right? Let us know what you think. We're starting with some really good energy. Oh, shit. So this is a part of his new collaborative house EP he's dropping tonight. So this one's coming out later on. Hello, SPCMN. Is this Spaceman? Yeah, it is Spaceman, right? Not Specimen. Thank you for the follow, Sienna's Music, and welcome to the community. Same with you, Unique Being. And also Tiana Aaliyah Mason. Welcome in. Hey. This has got me bouncing maybe more than my back can handle after the chiropractor today. But I like it. Bars Alva, what's up? We're live on Twitch and YouTube right now. Whoa! This one's got some good energy. If you're in the chat, let us know what you've been working on this week. Are you excited about any releases dropping tomorrow, chat? I know I'm excited about Macho, personally. Down the Vocals is my homie, opened up for Fred again last year. Oh, damn, that's fire, bro. Wave Clef, we just got started, so you did not miss it yet. If you want to guarantee you get played on stream today, though, there is a way to do that. Just hit !skip. Jonesy, we have changed the way that we do things in here, but thank you for the sub. If you want to do a Q skip, just make sure you do everything in Nero. It does make life a little bit easier and automates it all for me, okay? And it's cheaper, so just a heads up for you. $330 maybe feels a little bit long to me personally. I really love the production on it, but it was moving so good before you, maybe this section right here. I don't know that I love this part. Very Disclosure influenced. Excited for the rest to drop tonight. We're doing a big show in Dallas for it. Let us know what you think in the chat. I think for me, maybe just that bridge section felt like it killed the momentum a tiny bit. It's not the end of the world, but it's just like the energy was so high, and then it cut back so abruptly. But maybe a little bit too long for me. You know what I mean? Again, this is all my opinion, so please don't feel as though if I say something, you gotta go and gut your shit. Like, that's not what this is. But I really loved the build-up. That makes sense that you went for longer tracks on the house EP. You know what? That's totally fair. I don't even know that it's the length necessarily as much as it was the momentum. Arrangement-wise, it just felt like it built into this big chorus section, and usually I would say pull back and do all of that, but for some reason with this one, I feel like it was just moving so well, I almost didn't want it to cut back, if that makes sense. Like, it was just feeling really, really good, and like you're getting into it. I feel like it could have been, like, for me, personally, after probably 4 instead of 8 bars, I think you could have brought the full drums back in and it still would have achieved the same thing with less of a slower build back into that drop. I think that's all it is for me. You know what I mean? And this is me being so picky. So just be aware of that as well. I think literally in my brain, momentum wise, as I'm sitting and I'm listening to it, that's the only thing that I could say is, yeah, part of me is like, damn, I wish that 4 bars there, boom, straight back into that high energy part. I think it's the fact that it's like an 8-bar break that makes it feel too long, if that makes sense. But I understand the what you're doing too, because like, I mean, you hear me talk about this like basically every stream, but like that build, 4 bars, everything dropped out, 4 bars, you bring a little bit more back, and then you get into the chorus for 4 to 8 bars as well. I think you did that exact thing, so I can't sit here and be like, nah, that's not what I would have done. It's what I would have done as well. But I think in my mind, as I listen to it, just as like a, you know, an outside listener, I feel like 4 bars there straight back into it maybe would have kept that momentum a little bit more up with where it was at energy wise. But again, this is like very subjective, so great job. Like a separate of my own personal opinion, there's quite literally nothing that I could say about that that's like, oh, this needs to improve. Like, that was an enjoyable song. Production was really good. I liked the vocal on it. It's something I would listen to. It's something I would playlist. So definitely make sure it's in the release calendar tonight. But yeah, it's just, that's like the most finicky shit ever. Like a 4-bar break instead of an 8-bar break. What is wrong with me? Low as Load. Low is Load. Produced by D3X, mixing by Justin Miller, mastering by Ben Pramuk. Let us know what you think in the chat. We're gonna keep things moving, guys. D3X. I think I've listened to D3X before and I've enjoyed what I've heard. Trying to remember what song it was. There's maybe a couple rappers with a name that's similar to this too, if I'm being honest. It's D-C, it's the like format is D number letter, and I think there's a couple different rappers in this space that I listen to, so I might be getting confused. It's D3X on Instagram though. I know I follow you already. Nah, this is cool shit already. This came out today. Alright, I'm gonna put it in the new music who this playlist and the songs we found on live stream playlist. I love like the formant shifting feel of this. I like that it feels kind of like super out of the box. Did you formant shift or did you speed the entire thing up, or just out of curiosity? Sped the whole thing? I like that. Yeah, I like that it's kind of sped up like this. It gives it like a really nice feel. I don't know that everybody will get it. I really like it a lot. I think like the right people will like it a lot. But I think some people won't get it, and that's just, I think, kind of the nature of doing sped up or doing like fast versions of things. But I think if you can push this on social really heavily, people will really like this. You just gotta find your angle to really push this on like TikTok and shit as a sped up sound, right? Or wherever you're gonna put it. Nah, fuck with this. I like this one a lot. Low as Load. Straight into the playlist. It's ITZ D3X on Instagram. Make sure you go follow if you're rocking with that one. Up next, we've got Unique Being, Got What You Want. We got 2 more songs, then we'll do our first free skip of the evening. Singer-songwriter, producer out of New York, currently working on my EP, The Veil. Hope you enjoy my single and check out my catalog. Grateful to be here. We're glad to have you also, all right? This is Unique Being, Got What You Want. Let us know what you think in the chat. If you're with us on Instagram, we're live on Twitch and YouTube right now. Come hang out. It's a much different experience, I promise. I like this video framing already. What is this, the Queensbridge? I think we're gonna see. A little bit further upper east right now. You say that I leave you in the darkness, with all these extra feelings left to pass. Love the static shots on this. The moving shots, not as much. I respect the edit though. Let us know what you think in the chat. Mad Nice TV, I'm gonna have to check out. Sorry, I'm gonna open this for myself for later. I got clients I probably need a pitch for this. So I really like the idea here. I do think that the vocal mix needs a little bit of work. I think the vocal could punch through just a little bit more than it does overall in the mix.
Can't expect you from me. Can't expect me from nobody else.
The thing with the reverb that's kind of tough on this one is the plosives. So like on the S's and stuff, right? Like with the amount of reverb delay that's on that lead vocal, I feel like you kind of get like a little too much of a of that just like sound. Just plosives, you know what I mean? Nafi, what's going on, bro? Yeah, I like the hat as well. Song itself is solid. Performance is solid. I actually think this video has been pretty nice. Except for that moving shot, I feel like you guys need like just a steady cam or something. I also really like the beat, though I will say the beat feels a bit loud in the mix. Melody choices are really nice. Harmonies and background vocals, all these runs are really good too. I think mix-wise, that's really the biggest thing for me. Solid 8 out of 10 says Nafi Magazine. I'd probably say the same thing. I mean, honestly, the things that I do think can improve are just kind of that overall quality, polishing, little detail stuff that'll really help the vocal sparkle. I think the groundwork is really there with the artist overall. Great voice, really nice tone. Good like choices being made, especially on the harmonics, on the background vocals, that kind of stuff, which I do think is really important. The songwriting's really solid as well, so all of that is good. I think, yeah, for me, mix could improve a little bit. Want to hear that vocal really punch through just a little bit more. And then the other feedback that I have is really more on the video than it is the song itself. The song itself is really solid. I think for me, it's just the mix there that could use a little bit of work more than anything. Just be careful of plosives. Like, I think that's one of the tough things with singers in general, but singers who use a lot of reverb on their vocals, it's the combination of the plosive still kind of cutting through in the vocal mix and then also being accentuated by the reverb as well, right? Which I think is really the only reason why I hear it so much. But just be careful of that. I'm definitely going to tap in with Mad Nice TV. I've got it open now, and yeah, for anybody who doesn't know, I work in distro in my full-time day job, right? So I run 2 distro companies. Genius Distro, which is Genius's, the YouTube studio, and then World Store Distro as well. So I work very much in hip-hop, in R&B, pop, alt-pop, all kinds of things. But I do DSP pitching, I do curator pitching, I'm like doing all of the content pitching as well for artists that come through New York who are on our roster. So that is like a lot of what I do. So whenever I see stuff like Mad Nice TV, is that what they're called? Yeah, Mad Nice TV. I always try and save it, right? Because that's like also my job as a manager. And for all of you artists who are in the chat, if you see stuff like that, pitch yourself for it. Go save it. Go subscribe. Go follow them. Make sure, tell them a unique pitch you want as well. You know what I mean? And go hit them up and see if you can pitch for stuff, especially if they're in your city. You never know. It might be a good opportunity for you as well. So whenever you see artists who are like in a similar space to you doing things, follow those people, tap in with those people, send a pitch, try and get on those content pieces as well. It's just like an easy layup for you to be like, oh, I saw this thing. You already like music like me, then let me pitch you for this thing. But also when you're doing pitches, and I did like a whole like DSP breakdown, curator pitch breakdown in the Discord the other day. If you want to go check it out, you can. That's also free. I just quite literally copied and pasted a pitch that I send out and explained what everything is. And if you go watch the VOD for the last stream as well, I did like a whole breakdown on emails that I send for pitching, what I put in them and what's important. But what I will say is when you are pitching to a media platform or to a company that does content, make sure you tell them what you're actually pitching for. You know what I mean? Like, don't hit up Genius and be like, yo, I want to do something with you guys. What do you do? You know what I mean? Like, go look at what we do first, and then pitch me what you're trying to do, and make sure that it makes sense and is aligned with the other stuff that we're putting on the show as well, right? So, like, I don't know. Like in the past, we've had producers hit us up and be like, "Oh, we want to do the lyric breakdown." What the fuck would a producer do on the lyric breakdown if they didn't write the lyrics? You know what I mean? That makes no sense. So just make sure you know what you're pitching for, and also just look at what the series is called. You know what I mean? It'll make everyone's lives easier, and people will immediately respect you for just paying attention and looking at, oh, this is what I need to know how to do. You know what I mean? Like it's just quite literally the bare minimum that you need to do to kind of get people to take you seriously. So make sure you do that shit. Yassine, back home, and then we'll do this last one from Jonesy. We'll do our first free skip of the evening. Blair, thank you for the follow over here. Welcome to the community. All right. You guys don't know you got a big manager in the chat right now. All right. This is a manager who consistently does an amazing job. So if you haven't submitted music, get your music in there. You never know who you're going to find in the chat in here as well. Malou, what's going on? Welcome back. If you are back and you haven't been in here for a while, just make sure you check the new submission and the new skip processes. We've made it cheaper so you guys don't have to pay as much for the Twitch subscription. And we've made it easier so we can just get through more songs in a stream. Okay? Back Home by Yassine. Really love this artist. I think he's great. Still working some things out, but this will be my next single. It's called Back Home. Erman is... Bro, I always forget. Moroccan? Does a lot of work with this rapper from the UK named Erman, who I just found out fucking lives in New York. I don't know how he kept his accent so strong. Anyway, this is Back Home. Yassine, let us know what you think in the chat. Yassine B26 on Instagram. Really solid again from you, bro. Solid quality. To me, that one lead synth is probably the thing that you could shape a little bit more. I don't know if the sound design on that synth is quite there yet. At least for me personally. Tresden, what's going on? Welcome to the chat. Voice sounds good. It's definitely got like a commercial feel to it, which is nice. Sorry, you're Tunisian. Why do I not know what this flag is every time I look at it? What the fuck's wrong with it? Morocco. You're right. I was right the first time. It's giving like Chitty Bang says Zeke Lanham. I could hear that for sure. Tresden said vocals are clean. Yassine's vocals are always really clean. Definitely giving early 2020s blog rack, but I think that's why I kind of want that lead synth to just be designed a little bit more contemporary. You know what I mean? Because I think that's the sound specifically that's pushing it into that early 2010s sound. And I like everything about it. I like the melodies of it. I think for me, it's just the tone of that synth. It's a little aggressive, I think, over everything else. Introverted, extrovert, listen, this is a vibe though. So look. Open up the beat, go to work, I'm giving birth, kill the verse 16, finna put them in a hearse. Vocals are very nice, and I do like the vocal layers on this as well from you too, the melodic parts. And if you haven't checked out Yassine, go check out his On the Radar, which just dropped recently too. Shout out to the guys at On the Radar. This is a good freestyle. And also go check out some of his videos. This guy's just putting the work in, honestly. Like, look at the visuals, man. I gotta find a video for you guys. There's just like a brand there already, you know what I mean? Bing bop boom boom bing bop bam. 2010s are in. I guess they are. I mean, yeah, I guess if you think about like fucking Jello and stuff, right? How to get on the radar? You gotta pitch them, and they gotta accept you. They don't take payment, so don't try and pay for it. Got a 90s feel for me, nostalgic, says Blair. Yeah, definitely. I feel like it's got that kind of. It's interesting because it feels like it pulls from a couple different like decades of hip-hop specifically. I hear that 2010 blog era kind of feel, especially with that synth. Drums wise, it's definitely got a more early 2000s, late 90s feel. They don't only do rap, they do a lot of stuff. Old Kanye was the influence. Oh man, I think a lot of us can probably attest to the fact that old Kanye was the influence, but maybe not so much anymore. College Dropout, 808 Heartbreaks. 808 Heartbreaks is actually one of my favorite albums of all time. I have, unfortunately, and this is harder to say now, 100% more than it ever has been before, but I was like on this fucking quest to basically own Kanye's entire discography on vinyl, which I gave up on in recent years. But I have like a bunch of shit. Like I basically have everything but Graduation, which they only printed like 51 of globally, and specifically in Germany, so it's a very hard one to get. But I literally have everything else. Anyway, Yassine, very fire. Yassine B26, go follow him on Instagram. Wants and Needs by Jonesy up next. My new single also got a YouTube video that dropped with it too. And then we'll do our first free one of the night. So make sure you get your submissions in if you haven't. Yassine, bro, you're fire. Let me know when it drops, man. You already know I'm going to support you. 808s, that's like a formative album in my life, bro. All right, let us know what you think in the chat. And again, if you have feedback, we want the feedback, all right?
point, check your wants and needs. Why you spending $50 on them holy jeans? You know that 50 could buy your ass some groceries. You looking skinny too, let grandma fix you something to eat.
I like the nonchalant kind of delivery you're giving, honestly. This kind of feels like the sweet spot for you from a delivery standpoint, from everything we've heard so far. Yeah, it's good vocal processing. And I also will say, just from a master standpoint, because I know in the past that's one of the things I've definitely said to you is that the master was too quiet, or the beat was too quiet, vocal was too loud, or vice versa. I do feel like you found a really good sweet spot mix-wise for your vocal being the star of the show, but with good production too. Giving me chingy. Oh man. Fucking. I hear that in the vocal tone, though he's from the PNW, so not from St. Louis. That's what chingy's from, right? Yeah, you got a good mix on this one, bro. I also think, just from a beat perspective, I like you on this type of production. It's funny because the chingy thing that Blair says actually kind of is a really good comparison, because I think you could maybe thrive in that space if you like go on, because now that I'm thinking about it, Chingy really thrived specifically in a very specific style of hip hop for the time where he was really like on top of shit. And yeah, I feel like I like this vibe from your voice. I think it fits your voice. It's kind of chill. It's got a little bit of emotion in it. I like the melodic aspects. I actually think the melodic aspects of maybe the standout parts of the song for me as well with you. Again, Hey Jonesy on Instagram. Of the songs that I've listened to from you, this one is a standout for sure. I playlisted it, which I think is maybe the first, maybe the second song of yours that you sent in that playlisted. But I would love to hear more from you in this space. And again, this has that kind of 2000s nostalgia as well, which for me, I love. I'm a 90s baby, so I do love a little 2000s nostalgia. Been listening to a lot of 2000s R&B for the last couple of days. I can't get enough. So, not mad at it, all right? We're going to do our first free skip of the evening. What's up, 60 Slum World? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the community. Welcome to the crib. All right, who's it going to be? Oh, Arista the Baddie, produced by Waveclef. Up next. What's the Discord? The Discord's right here, bro. But if you want to submit, just make sure you submit a Nero. If you want to skip the queue, we do have a paid skip queue if you want to do that as well. It's totally up to you. Appreciate the love and feedback. I'm trying to work more in this pocket. I was born in 97, so I feel... Oof. Make me feel old. Ugh. Dream. Arista the Baddie, produced by Waveclef. This is the producer. Let us know what you think in the chat. Yeah, Waveclef, you won. You won our first free skip of the evening, bro. Melu, I'm dead, bro. I'm not gonna be the old head hating on the young people's music, alright? I like some of it, even if it is a little silly. I fucking love Two Hollis. I'm not gonna pretend like I don't. Alright, Waveclef is the producer on this. Alright, sound choices are pretty solid. For me, hi-hat on this, and this is producer to producer. I feel like the hi-hat sound choice is maybe not my favorite. I really like Nate Sib as well, Chorizo. The fucking album, the collab they did on this recent album was very good. Who up next? The architect building lanes from the bottom to the top, glow up type insane. I mean, all right, here's the thing. I feel like a song like this sinks. You know what I mean? Like you could hear it in like a TV show, a reality show, commercial, that kind of thing. I don't know that the vocals really catching me like that, so that's one thing, right? That's maybe separate of the production. From a production standpoint, the arrangement's pretty solid. There's nothing really too much that I would change about it. I enjoy my hi-hats very up apparent, but I understand some breezes. Yeah, and that's... I think maybe more than that is that they don't move at all. So one of the things that I do on my hi-hats, and I do this all the time, I can't remember who it was that I saw did this. If you hit the link in my bio or in my story, there's a link to Nero. You can submit there. It's free. And then come hang out on Twitch and YouTube. they don't move a lot, right? So there's maybe a couple things. One, I like that it's a simple hi-hat pattern because it does allow the vocal to kind of punch through and be the focus, which you have to do as a producer, right? So I will say mostly the production for me is good because it allows the vocal to shine. I do wish there was maybe a little bit more variation in the arrangement, so just a little bit more movement in the arrangement. But the thing I was going to say about hi-hats is there's not really much done to them. One of the things I like to do to my hi-hats is quite literally just throw a flanger on them. Usually I'll just use the stock flanger in Logic, high spheres, kind of fuck around with the settings until I feel good about them. But I feel like a flange on a hi-hat gives them a little bit more movement, and so they feel a little bit like spicier, even if they're not. And sometimes with a more simple hi-hat pattern that can help. The other thing I would do is probably add in some of those like little like 32 run like rolls, you know what I mean, 16 rolls, just to break it up rhythmically a little bit. But I like the build into the chorus. This was the remake after vocals, yeah. So I also feel that, you know what I mean. Sometimes you got to strip things down and make it more simple for the vocal to fit. Bass sound choice, maybe not my favorite, but also at the same time, that's so like subjective. I'm not gonna sit here and say you picked the wrong sub, you know what I mean? I think for me, those are maybe the things that just stand out though as I'm listening to it, as things that maybe if I was producing it, I probably would go back and just maybe tweak those sounds. You know what I mean? I do that all the time, just for what it's worth. And if I always feel like I need to do this just to fucking prove that I'm not like doing this from a point of like, oh yeah, you make beats, whatever, bro. Like fucking, what do you do? Like I do have like production placements out there. It is something that I actively think about a lot and work on a lot. So fucking here, like just a fucking, I'm gonna skip forward because this intro is really long with the sample too, but just so you guys can get an idea of like the fact that I do actually do this and don't like just, I'm not just bullshitting you. This one is an exceptionally long intro though, so please, you know, I would usually tell people to do a much shorter intro, but this, I kind of just did this one because I wanted it to start with sample and vocal only, so if somebody took it, I'd make that intro shorter. But it's like those open highs, you know what I mean? Just like some of the additive stuff, which just helps it move a little bit more, even if it is like a simpler, because I use a simple hi-hat pattern a lot, I'm not gonna lie. I love like a simple 8 or a 16 hi-hat pattern that just leaves a lot of space for a vocal. But you'll add that 1/16th note and then there's either a right? Or like you'll add a little like 32 run in there, triplet run in there, just to kind of break things up a bit. But then I'll always do shit like this. You know what I mean? It's not the most complex thing ever. But then we'll bring something a little bit more complicated back. I think it's just about having movement in the arrangement, right? And that's something the more you do it, I think you start to think about more. But the sounds don't need to be that crazy. You know what I mean? This is how my normal sounds are, to be honest. I normally use super trap-esque beats with 8 to 10 perks. So you want to strip down. And that's fine. Sometimes you got to do that for the artist as well. I would say, does publishing royalty include streaming royalty or streaming royalty part of master royalty? Oh my God, that's a complex question, bro. Oh, I'm maybe not the one to answer that either, to be honest with you, because I feel like I'm still trying to figure out what that looks like on the royalty side. I don't think so. Publishing usually refers more to master usage than digital rights. You know what I mean? I think honestly that I'm not the one to answer that question. I'm not going to give you the right answer. I don't even want to do it, to be honest with you. I don't even want to do it. I feel like that's one of the things that I have to ask other people just to make sure that I'm right more often than not, because I'll just second guess what I think. Publishing royalties and master royalties, right? Publishing is the back end, yeah. And then traditional royalties is like something else altogether as well. Gangsta Party, Monotone Madman up next. Sorry, I wish I had a better answer for that, but honestly, my brain's kind of mush today, bro. It's been a long day. Sometimes people will ask me questions too, and I'm like, I don't think I have the brain capacity to do this. All right, let's fucking go, bro. I've been seeing you pushing them as well, so I'm excited to hear the music. You might be in a 360. Stop that. I'm excited to hear them, bro. How is working with Conor McGregor's label, man? I saw him announce that shit and I was like, that's super interesting. Hey. Bells, this is also sounding better than some of the other stuff we've heard in the past, bro. Kicks are a bit loud. I'm not allowed to be biased. Okay. Fair enough. I won't, I promise. We got 3 songs before we get to them, alright? So be patient with me. Same open dev, we're live on Twitch and YouTube right now. Come hang out. This does have a nice bounce to it, bro. I gotta say, 2 songs you've sent over the last couple of days, my favorites we've heard from you so far. What's up, Ram? We're live on Twitch and YouTube right now. Quite literally. Hey. This has got a real nice bounce to it. D-Bells, where you from again, bro? Oh shit, you got the Sea War. This is perfect content for you. Bro, I mean, look, this is the type of music that I feel like people want to like listen to outside as well. It's got such a good bounce to it, such a good tempo. Energy in the vocal is good. One thing I would be careful of is just the kick sub being a little overpowering at times, but wow, Zeke, that is very, very specific. D-Bell's from Oakland as well, so that makes a lot of sense, bro. They're gonna love that in the Bay. Evil Gymnopody #1 is such a specific reference if like to classical music, if you listen to classical at all. Beautiful song. Maybe one of the best piano classical songs of all time, I would say. Like, genuinely, you would know it if you heard it. It's the one that's like... That one. Trouble, Laurel, Mirrors, Paris, Price, and Laurel up next. Let us know what you think in the chat. Fuck, man! I get a little too silly on this stream sometimes, guys. You gotta pull me back. Alright, let us know what you think in the chat. Love Paris Price. Love Laurel. This is a remix. Let us know what you think in the chat. I think the Instagram is laurel.gif on Instagram. It is. And we do love a little dance music in here, I'm not gonna lie. I think this is maybe the second dance remix I've heard from Laurel so far that I've really enjoyed. Paris, obviously an artist that I do just really... I fuck with his music overall. This project that just came out was really cool too, so definitely check out Paris Price if you haven't. I think I follow him on my personal, but not on this account, so we're gonna get in there too. Real Paris Price on Instagram. Great visuals, great rapper. Good fits too. We can say that. Solani, what's cracking? Hey man, send it in next week. We're back Monday and Thursday every single week. W fits. I need to dance more, but I'm a fucking horrible dancer. Please don't tell anybody you saw me dance. If there's one thing that I don't do well, it's dancing. I'm a better DJ than I am a dancer for sure. I'm getting a so I have a standing desk. All right, this is gonna be a fun thing that you guys are gonna see happen in the next couple weeks. I'm gonna put my standing desk together soon, and there is gonna come a point where I'm gonna be doing stand-up streams where I'll be standing the whole time. So you will probably see me dance a little bit more, but I'm gonna regret it thoroughly every time I see myself clip dancing. There's shit that I see even now that gets clipped where I'm like, fuck, man, why'd I do that? Why'd I say that? I'm not a dance guy, but I'm with it. I've been getting so into dance recently. I've been making a lot of UK garage and drum and bass myself. I just had like this like revival of loving UK garage. I grew up in the UK for everybody who's in the chat as well. And so like I feel like I grew up listening to like UK garage stuff my whole life and a lot of dance music when I was a kid. And I've just had this resurgence of falling back in love with it the last couple of years. So yeah, you're not gonna see me twerking. Why did I say tweaking? You're not gonna see me twerking. And you're definitely not gonna see me hit the gritty because I just quite literally can't do it. I'm really not a dancer, guys. I'm gonna tell you this every single time. You can make me sing you a song, and I'll do that. I'm not gonna dance for you though. Carlito, K2X Lido, let us know what you think in the chat. If anybody in the chat is trying to figure out how to submit your music, make sure you use this link right here. And if you skip the queue, don't fucking gas me up like that. Don't gas me up and set me up for failure like that, bro. If my wife catches me fucking dancing on the internet on stream, I will never hear the end of it. I'm gonna tell you right now, never. Not for the rest of my life. I will not hear the end of it. Freeze, Carlito. UK Garage does hit every time. It's a fact. It's a fact. Let us know what you think in the chat. This is Carlito with Freeze. Thank you, Pink Panthers. Thank you, Craig David, bro. Let's go back. Thank you, Artful Dodger. Thank you, So Solid Crew. Thank you, The Streets. Best way to get DJs music is honestly talk to them. Stop it, D-Bells. I'm literally bouncing in a chair. This is not the same as dancing. I like this too, man. Look, I listen to a lot of music like this, right? So it's got a little bit of Don Toliver feel to it. What happened to your Instagram? Jungle 2, shout out Goldie. Yeah, shout out Andy C. Zeke Lanham, you know, bro, you know. Oh, did you change it? I like this, bro. Oxide and Neutrino, yeah, Heartless Crew, bro. Come on. This is Carlito. Though, did you change your name or just your Instagram? K2X Lido on Instagram. The song's called Freeze. It is out now. We put it in the songs we found on live stream playlist. SRT Racing, another Carlito song I like a lot. Bro, I gotta get you to update your Instagram bio though, or sorry, your Spotify bio. One, because there's absolutely no context about who you are as an artist. We need a little bit more context. Two, this is the wrong link, so go fix that. Also, your Twitter account is the wrong link, so go fix that as well. But update those things so people can follow you easily, get to you easily. Song sounds good though, vocals sound good. I like you in this direction as well. Again, like we've listened to some music in kind of a different space from you in the past, but for me, it slaps. In 30th place, all right, so bad boy, here's the thing. We may or may not get to you, right? We do have a skip queue, which is like $5, which does guarantee you'll get played before the end of the stream. And then I'll be doing free skips every 5. So one more song from now, we're going to do another free skip. We'll get another random pick from the submissions. And then the last 30 minutes of the stream, I might go over tonight just because my wife is at a session. So like I got a little bit more time while they're just out doing their own thing. So I might go a little bit over tonight and just have more of a free section towards the end, but it's really like dependent. It's up to you. You don't have to spend money if you want to. If you want to guarantee you get played, you can. If you want to just stick around, hang out, you might get played later on. Usually when we get to that free section, I get most of the people who are still here. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you can put it on the calendar if it's on Spotify because that playlist is not uneven. So that's the only thing that I would say. All right, Chun-Li, Kid Spyro. This artist is sick. From Australia. Like my girl, you're not gonna know that from his voice though. Right, so I like every time he sends music in, I fuck with his music. And I love that this is what's coming out of Australia also, just for what it's worth. Okay, so this has that like Chief Keef. This is like Chief Keef, I don't like, Grove Street Party kind of vibes. Kid Spyro's a wave says Nafi Magazine. I agree, bro. Every time. It does sound like some early Chief Keef shit. That's tough, bro. It's kind of giving Soulja Boy a little bit. It's kind of giving Uzi a little bit. But the good parts of all those artists. I fuck with this, man. I like this a lot. When is this dropping? Kid Spyro 2 Eyes on Instagram if you want to go follow. Also a great name. Top tier video game character. Good content. I like this a lot, dude. And again, we've listened to a lot of music in the past. This might be one of my favorites I've heard from you. Wanna fuck me, told her bring a friend, now they just trying to cuff me. Catchy, bro. Baby. Give me that, matter of fact, that's where my chain be at. It's a catchy melody. I like this. I haven't heard the new sound. I'm glad that I'm hearing it now. But definitely like this. Doing this new futuristic glow. I fuck with this. You better watch that dancing when the desk comes over. The desk is here. I just need to actually build it, bro. He is Australian. Yeah, got 3 songs like this. Kid Spyro, K-I-I-D Spyro. Go listen to his other music too. Honestly, I have enjoyed everything that we've heard so far. But damn, that's a new sound from him. I really like that a lot. Kid Spyro is his name. He's in the chat as well if you want to link up with him. K-I-I-D Spyro. Yeah, we don't have the new desk set up yet. It's here. I was supposed to do it this weekend, but I procrastinated. It was too nice outside, so I didn't fucking do it. New song out tonight. Put it in my release calendar. For anybody who's got new music dropping, please put it in the release calendar, all right? I'm going to go check it out myself if it's in there. I just need to know it's dropping. So unless you want to DM me on release day and be like, yo, I'm dropping this shit, put it in the release calendar because I'll just go look for it myself. And then you don't have to do shit, all right? Bad Guy, Sweet Love up next. So this is, all right, backstory. Blair, he's in the chat. We met years ago. I think he was working with Harvey and maybe Lauren Gray at the time. Manager from the UK. We immediately hit it off on that. Loki used to be in a boy band as well. Sorry, I know a lot about you. I feel like Loki used to be in a boy band as well. But currently working with this new girl group from the UK. The name's Sweet Love. Signed to Conor McGregor's record label, Gorilla Back Records or something like that. I can't remember what it's called. But to Conor McGregor's label that he announced not too long ago. But this is that song Bad Guy. I have not heard this yet, but I have seen him pushing it a little bit on social. So let us know what you think in the chat. I'm expecting some real pop shit though. And I will say UK pop is next level pop music. I did, bro. I remember things. All right, let us know what you think in the chat. Greenback Records. I think I was thinking Silverback. All right, look, I'm going to save this in my playlist. Unbiased. Master feels maybe a little bit quiet on Spotify specifically, so that's just something to talk about with your engineer. Vocally, everyone sounds really good so far. Oh, I love this chanted choir vocal on a chorus. That'll do it for me every time. Are they all from London? And the North. We're in the North. I don't know, said it insane. I'm glad you like it. It's really solid pop music. Like, this is what I want from a girl group, to be honest. I don't know if you listen to Flow at all, but it kind of reminds me of Flow a little bit. Low-key, maybe the perfect group for them to tour with. Produced by Indikill KXD, mixed by MSM. Oh, I see you got a writing credit on it. Let's go. My guy. Yes, it's sick. No socials in here, though. There it is. Oh, killing it on socials as well. Beautiful. Lots of content up here. Doing covers. Look, you guys are doing all the things you need to be doing. Brian Cole says, I see the flow vibes, and this is perfect touring opener. Solani says it eats OMG, the melodies are delicious. It is very well written. And here they are with the guy himself. Oh shit, we got a rap verse on here. Love it. And then Blair's World, if you want to go follow Blair and learn more about him too, I'd highly suggest you do. He knows what he's doing. And this is what, first song ever? This is just the only single, debut single? Good shit. See, we got alternate versions out here too. I always tell you guys alternate versions are good. No, absolutely killing it on the social side, guys. Oh, sorry, this is the wrong account. My bad. I mean, look, this is what, when we talk about work ethic and like the amount of work ethic you have to do, or the amount of work you have to do on the social side, this is a perfect example of how much you should be doing. You know what I mean? Like, the covers thing, great way to get a new fan base, build an audience. The touring footage, that's great. It seems like there's like personality-based content. They're talking to their fans. They're thanking them for hitting benchmarks. Trend stuff, guess who's singing? Like, these are all of the right things. These are all the things that I would be telling any artist in the community. You should be doing these things. You know what I mean? So for me, doing all the right things here, I think it's just a matter of time, realistically, on the songs. But first song was really great. I'm a fan. I'm definitely going to be keeping up. 60 pieces of content across socials per week. Per week! That is a lot of content. But you know what? It's working. The fan base is growing. A record deals come in. They've got management. They got a team around them. There's a reason that those things come into play. And being active, understanding the landscape of music now, how to push things, how to build an audience is a really, really important part of that as well. So shout out to you, Blair. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. We'll definitely talk more about them, I'm sure. But really, really sick. Great work. Love the sound of it. I'm a big pop guy. I like pop music. It's popular for a reason. That was easy to listen to. I definitely could come back to it. I could definitely see it getting synced. I could definitely see it just being on a playlist. It is in my playlist now. So keep me updated. I would love to hear more music as it's coming out, and I'm sure we'll chat more about it. PIPO, Kip Stone up next. This is another artist. Oh, shit. Actually, I'm sorry. Before I move on, because I was so distracted by how good that song was, I forgot we're going to do a free one first, and then we'll get back into your paid skips with Kip Stone after that. But first, we're going to do See the Sun remix, Work in Progress by I Don't Know. Let us know what you think in the chat. Would love feedback on the mix and general ideas so far, all right? Let us know what you think in the chat. As always, we want to know what you think of these songs, and if you want to submit your music, make sure you go ahead and do that as well. We've got about an hour left. Oh, shit. Oh. 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 No Vol, just make sure you hit the link in my bio/story to submit for the stream. Sorry, I'm not checking the chat here as much, but we are live on Twitch and YouTube right now if you want to come hang out. Is that it? I'm kind of like speechless. I don't really have any feedback. This shit sounded amazing. The mix was cool on it. The ideas are very cool. Please do more. Please finish that. Please make it longer. I need like at least a minute and a half of that. I think 35 seconds is not enough. I need at least a minute and a half, but I really, really like the idea so far. I think everybody who heard it was also like, oh my God, like we need that finished. Definitely going to be there regardless. We will definitely be dropping more free spins. Don't you oh, you want me to do another one right now? I guess, you know what? That's fair. It was only like 30 seconds. You make a good point. I'll do that. I'm actually here for the free shit. I really only added the paid skip because everybody wanted it, but I'm here for the free shit. When we started, we just only did free skips. So, I'm down for that. Have you ever? Antion Scales off my newest project, Love Portal. You're right. 35 seconds. We can do two. I don't know _41 though. We followed you from the account because I definitely want to keep up, man. All right, let us know what you think in the chat. Antion Scales. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I do love a little plug and beat music in general. I would like to hear the vocals a little bit more present in this mix personally. They maybe feel slightly buried underneath the production, especially that washing machine sound and the I know that's not what it is, but that's the only thing I'll think of now. 2 trash cans, thanks for the follow. Overall, it's a vibe, right? Tough thing about this genre is standing out. So that's maybe the only thing I could say is like, of the music that I've heard in this space, is this the one that stands out to me the most? Maybe not. That's a struggle, I think, in this space overall. So the hook, very important. Melody, very important. Melody on this is decent. It's maybe a little flat the further we get in. I wish there was a little bit more variation in the melody and the delivery style. And I think also the issue is that a lot of stuff in this space has a similar kind of feel to it, which I know is the point, but I think for me, because I listen to so much of it, I want to hear stuff that pushes the boundaries a little bit more of what this can be and does sound like. And then also production-wise, it is... Look, I'm going to be real. I think the reason that this subgenre of music is probably not going to be here forever is that the production is basically all exactly the same. There's very little variation between, I think, what makes a beat like this. That's the only thing that I would say. It's not that there's anything wrong with the song necessarily. I think the problem is more so overall with this style of music and sound of music right now, where it's not, I don't think that it's like a sustainable thing. You know what I mean? Like even in New York, right? Like, which is arguably where the sound has kind of come from, right? It does feel like it's something that we're phasing out of and moving away from, or at least finding ways to kind of evolve and change, right? So I think you'll hear a lot more stuff that's kind of in this space start to sound a little bit more out of pocket And that's something that I think you have to do now because it's just oversaturated, right? So there's, like I said, nothing wrong with the song. I definitely would want to hear more from this artist because I think there is a lot of potential there. I don't know that this song is the one particularly that stands out to me and catches me like that. But at the same time, there's nothing objectively wrong with it. It's just more so I have a hard time with stuff in this space overall right now because a lot of it does sound the same. You know what I mean? And I think that's, again, from like a production standpoint, from a melodic standpoint, just for like the overall feel of it, like it's hard to stand out in that space. And I think the hook really has to be like undeniable. Or you've got to like fabricate it, right? Like a lot of people will spend money, I think, on marketing that stuff and kind of creating a storyline around artists that are kind of in that space. And I do think that is, those are the options to me when you think about like promoting or pushing music in that space. It's either got to really stand out or it's got to have a marketing campaign that really stands out. And there's no real in between. And maybe you guys don't agree, but that's how I feel about it. PIPO, Kip Stone up next. Let us know what you think in the chat. Kip, I do really like. I'm a big fan of Kip overall. This is not the first thing that I've heard of his. Yeah, sorry, if you are in the chat on YouTube, sorry, I'm not always checking that. But ! submit, !skip. You can use the same commands as we have on Twitch. Let us know what you think in the chat. If you like jazz raps, you're gonna fuck with this.
I've been thinking about how to keep all that poison on my perspective on. I've been dreaming
Poison on my perspective on. That can't be his. Kip _ Stone for the Instagram on this one. Just like if you like rap music, like hip hop music, Kip Stone is definitely someone you should be listening to. I think on this one, maybe I also wish it was like a little bit more presence from the vocal. It might be just the amount of delay and reverb on the vocal that makes it feel like it's kind of in the distance. And I also, like, I think that's a thing that I always end up hearing and catching when there's just too much reverb delay on a vocal. Like, it's one of those things that'll fuck with my ear a lot. So that's maybe all that I would say. The album just came out, though, May 23rd, so what's that, 7 days ago? I Ain't Want Nothing, definitely worth checking out. Shout out to Closed Sessions, who I think probably submitted this as well. Great indie hip-hop label out of Chicago. Definitely, specializes in a great group of artists from Chicago as well. So I'm gonna hit you guys up. I have an artist of mine coming out to Chicago in the near future, and I'm trying to link him up with just rappers, producers, people from the city that he needs to tap in with. He's only there for a couple days, but he's, we've done some shit with FemDot. We got some songs with Reason. Definitely in that lane, Deontay Hitchcock, that kind of stuff, right? So I feel like there's some synergy there between your roster and him. Kip _ Stone on Instagram. This is that like zone out music, you know what I mean? Whatever you're doing, you can zone out and just get shit done. Let us know what you think in the chat. As always, we want to know what you think of these songs as well. But if you like it, tell us you like it. If you don't, tell us you don't. I like this personally.
Time and time again, I had to turn back round and tell the whole breathe love,
Oh,
vibrate and die. What I got is
what is that? A fucking time?
Bitch, I'm the epitome. Locked up in the house all week, but never felt
All Star, like Kryptonite by something All Stars. One of my favorite Southern hip hop songs of all time. What is the name of that group, bro? This song, Kryptonite. Killer Mike, Black Owned C-Bone, Rock D the Legend, Big Boy. What a banger, bro. This is one of my favorite songs. When I was a kid, I just fucking bumped this shit all the time. They had a name, though. Maybe not. Maybe I'm dumb. Wow, what a banger.
Still, I'm not no expert, but I just did the extra work. Thankful for this stage where I can finally be the extrovert.
It's like it's a little bit longer, 3:43. You know what I mean? It's not the longest song in the world. It's maybe a little bit longer than generally what you will hear me be like, oh, I like songs to be short. But I think tempo-wise, like, it makes sense. Beat-wise, it makes sense.
Every old fool was just a younger fool. I got dark thoughts I would love to be wrong about.
Kip _ Stone on Instagram. Definitely a fucking vibe. Purple Ribbon All Stars. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for confirming what they were called. On that, man, I be on it all day. Straight up pimp. If you want me, you could find me in the A. I'm on it. I still love this song to this day. Very common vibe, says Miguel. Definitely on that last one. And tell these hoes, that's just the way it goes. Have you on it? I don't want no more. Hey, I fucking love this song. I'm gonna get DMCA'd for this probably, but whatever. It's so worth it. This beat too. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. The memories from this song, guys. The year is what? 2000 and... Hold on. The year is 2005. I'm still playing my PS2. Alright? I'm still playing the video game Black on my PS2. One of the best first-person shooters ever. This video game. Oh, wow, this game was sick. I don't know if you guys ever played this. This is maybe dating me a little bit, but if you ever played this video game, this is like one of the first times ever that you could get fucking... It's one of the first times ever you had like fully destroyable like walls and environments. And it was fucking tight. Alright, we gotta move on. Sorry. Hiccups, Solani up next. Callie Stockton, I'm good. Welcome to Twitch. Just started streaming music reviews 40 days ago and I'm on a 44-day streak. Amazing. Congratulations to you. Shout out to... We'll give you a shout out. Congratulations on doing that all the time. That's pretty sick. How did you get into it? What kind of music do you listen to? Tell us more about your community and what you're building as well. I'd love to learn more about you. For everybody who's new in the chat, who's just joining us, my name is Kayvan. I'm the director of music distribution at Genius and World Star. I also run a bunch of playlists. I've been doing music curation for like 15 years. I've been an artist. I make music. I do a lot of playlists. That's what we do in here. We give feedback on people's music. I'm playlisting songs. I've signed like 6 artists from this community already. And so the goal here is just listen to people's music, give feedback, give constructive feedback in a respectful manner, which is really the big thing here. So we really focus on telling artists what we like about their songs, and if there's things that can improve or things that they can work on from release to release, that is what we try to do. I work in music full-time in my day job as well. So it's kind of a combination of like, if you got music industry questions or anything like that, you can feel free to ask them. It's like almost like I basically treat it like if you have consultation questions, because I do one-on-one consults as well, you can just ask those in the chat and I can give that information to everybody. But then also at the same time, we'll talk about some of those things that I hear and all the music that I listen to, and all like the songs that I've kind of worked with, the artists I've worked with, that kind of stuff, and really just kind of get into like what makes an artist great, I think, and how we can help create greater artists by just giving really honest feedback and constructive feedback. Hiccups, Solani, up next. Let us know what you think. The song is a demo that we mixed, not coming out for a while though. All right. And yeah, shout out to you, Callie. Thank you for joining us and welcome to Twitch. I hope your streams have been going well, all right? Yeah, sorry. Listen to everything on your stream started because I couldn't stream on Instagram because music cover it. Yeah, totally. You should multi-stream to YouTube now because you're allowed to do that with Twitch terms of service. So very cool. Here, I'll follow you back too. Always trying to connect with more people in the music streaming space because I just think it's needed. You know what I mean? I like this already. I will say that a lot of Solani's music that I have heard, I have already enjoyed because it does have this kind of like up-tempo feel. It's got like a little dark feeling to it melodically as well. Let us know what you think in the chat. But for me, I've been listening to a lot of Charlie XCX lately. So this kind of fits into that kind of feeling, the dead kind of feeling. It almost touches hyperpop in moments, which I also really like. Do I have a P.O. box where you can send me stuff? I don't. What are you trying to send me? I work out of my apartment, so everything has to come to my crib, but I don't know how I feel about giving my address out like that. Maybe I need to get a P.O. box. Fuck. I like this a lot. This moves really well. You said it's not mixed yet? I think you said it's not mixed yet, right? No, you did mix it. Okay, not coming out, but it is mixed. I mean, maybe the only thing that I would say is like, obviously, like when you get to releasing this, with that final master, just make sure that the vocal is the star of the show. I do feel like at times it's sitting a little bit further behind Production, it's better when you get to the chorus and there's all these stacks happening. In the verses, it gets a little quiet at times. I would just listen out for it. It's not the biggest deal in the world. I really like this idea a lot, though, and I like the movement and arrangement of the song. Production is very cool. Yeah, I think if anything for me, the one thing I would just be careful of is just making sure that your vocal is still kind of in the forefront of the mix. Noman Chiha, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the community. Chorus is really strong. I don't know that I hear all the lyrics individually, but I think that's also the way you deliver vocals sometimes, and I like that part. But I will say, just to be careful of making sure that the vocal is really at the star of the show. I always tell vocalists this, like, you want to make sure your vocal is the thing that stands out to everybody, right? Production is really good, but if you're a vocalist, if you're the main artist on the song, you want people to remember that part and not the production only, right? So just be careful of that. I think sometimes producers who are also mixing kind of lean towards mixing the beat up a little bit more. Sometimes I've experienced this. I've done this myself. But yeah, like overall, really like the song a lot. I'm Solani. I am SOLANI on Instagram. Freeze, the key is a flat minor. Is that a key and sound I should continue to create with? Stick to it for some time. I mean, yeah, don't lock yourself into a key, though. Like, you want to be diverse in key signatures because it's going to make stuff not be, like, too repetitive, you know what I mean? Like, I think if you get locked into the same key, sometimes it's easy to just fall into a real repetitive kind of hole. I get like this with production sometimes where I'll get really stuck in, like, A minor or F major, two keys that I love a lot. But I always have to push myself to get out of those keys a little bit. Yeah, actually, so I grew up in the UK, background on me, grew up in the UK, moved to the US when I was, like, 14. Lived in North Carolina, then Tennessee, and now I live in New York. So it's kind of a mixture of a bunch of different things. But yeah, people ask me if I'm Australian a lot, but I'm spicy English. That's the best way to do it. My dad's from Hong Kong, or my dad's from Iran, my mom's from Hong Kong, so I'm spicy English. I'm gonna get my phone charger really quickly because my phone just died. But I'm gonna start playing this one by Zeke Lanham in the meantime, and I'm gonna listen to it as I'm walking. All right, I'm gonna mute my mic and turn my monitors on. So give me a second, I'll be right back. This is "Don't Call Me" by Zeke Lanham, first song I've made in over a year. All right, let us know what you think in the chat. Yeah, good call. Good call. If you guys are in the chat too, let us know where you're from. I always like knowing where you guys are watching from. I always find that very interesting. I'll be right back.
Holy shit.
Goblin insanity.
Oh, sorry. I muted myself. Yeah, I got the sign towards the end of last year for a series of live interviews I was doing, which you can also check out on my YouTube channel if you want. Oops, wrong thing. You can actually go check it out. We did a bunch of interviews last year with artists in person from the community. And so I got the sign for that, and then I just, I kept it in the stream. We use it for content and stuff now. But you're going to see more of this sign in interviews and stuff like that. All right, let us know what you think in the chat.
Holy shit.
I do like this. I like the kind of like vocal stabs that are happening throughout.
Goblin insanity.
I mean, part of me wishes there was maybe some more musical elements that come in just melodically, I think with the synths and stuff, right? Overall, though, it does feel like an improvement on the stuff that we heard like a year ago. I feel like he was still kind of figuring it out sounds-wise and mix-wise. The mix on this feels way more polished, I think, than some of the stuff we'd listened to last year from you. Zeke_Lan_ congratulations on graduating, it seems like. Congratulations on graduating. But yeah, I would say, like, for me, sound choices in this one feel better. Overall feels better. Mix is probably still the thing. Maybe sound design on some of the synths that I would work on a little bit more. But generally, overall, this does feel like an improvement and growth from like the stuff that you were sending like a year ago. You know what I mean? I'm glad you're having a good time in here too. Like, honestly, we try to be like, especially in here, like this is a big thing for me with this community. I do want it to be really welcoming because I go into a lot of other streams where it's like, that's not the case. Yeah, shout out to Nero. You can actually sign up for this too, Callie, if you are interested. It's just literally like www.nero.fam. But Nero actually was invented by somebody in our community. So this guy, Eddie, I don't know if he's still in the chat right now. He was earlier, but Eddie is the founder of Nero. And he just invented this like based off of stuff he saw from the stream. We've been doing this for like 3 years. So when I first started, I was doing everything. I was writing all the names down in a notebook like a crazy person, and I was not getting through a lot of songs in stream. Then we moved over to this like crazy Google Doc song submission. I wonder if I can say it. This crazy submission form, which we literally got like, I think we got up to like 14,000 or 17, 18, 20,000 submissions before we stopped using it and shifted over to Nero. So Nero has been a much easier system for me to do this. Rico Shy in the name, produced by Seasick. Let us know what you think in the chat. The Chicago Symphony Hall.
Yeah, for real. Strong.
I think I performed in that hall in orchestra. It is stressful. I manage it myself. I have mods that aren't always here.
This is Side Town's latest. It's seen the rise and fall of all the Side Town's greatest.
This is hard. I love this beat, bro. Is this song out? I need this song right now.
Got no religion like ocean, these waters tell it all. From sea conspiracies to slavery, the man might fuck.
This is crazy.
A Magna Carta tall, niggas spit that channel on.
Let us know what you think in the chat. This is tough. Alright. One thing you will learn about me is I love a gospel sample beat. Always. It's a rare day where I hear a gospel sample beat and don't kind of lose my mind a little bit.
And be serving the masses. When I dropped out of them classes, I caught a felony trapping. Where I begin all this stacking, when I begin all this rapping. Now I'm back at square one, serving God to the masses.
Oh, it's in the 8-Taste 3-pack. Oh, fuck. I don't know how I missed that before. I'm gonna go save it again, though, just to make sure. Kid Cisco says hard, Nels MB says fire. Always comes correct, says silk. Oh, I love a gospel sample, bro. Some of my favorite beats I've ever made are gospel samples. Damn, I wish I could find those for you. I don't think I have those anymore. Maybe I do. Alright, hold on. Let me go save this on streaming again really quickly. Rico Shy. 8-Taste. That was in the name? Yeah, let's go ahead and save that one in that playlist. Yeah, I fucking do. Alright, what is this? Hold on. Damn, I fucking made this beat. This is a crazy story. Made this beat for a fanboy beat battle. Made it. Did not save the session file, and so all I have is this bounce of it. This is not what I was trying to show you, but... yeah. A gospel sample. We're gonna skip forward though, because this is like 6 years ago, so just know I'm a better producer now than I was then. But still. I love this one still. Oh my god. I don't have this beat file anymore though. This is 6 years ago. It's on a dead computer somewhere. And then look at all these old songs from when I was a rapper. Oh shit! We accidentally got into the SoundCloud archives of all my music. Ugh. Oh my god, sorry, I'm also showing off my secret artist name. That was amazing from Rico Shy, man. RECOECHI on Instagram. Make sure you go follow him. Definitely tough. That one's called In the Name. We got Bouncy by John up next. How many more songs we got in this queue right now? Oh shit, we got like 9 more paid skips. All right, we gotta go. I gotta stop fucking around. We gotta go. Bouncy, John. Said this before, but this time I added a second verse. Let us know what you think in the chat. I'm gonna shut the fuck up now. I've been talking too much. You guys got me too hyped. It's almost Friday. Immediate bounce. Immediate bounce, guys. Bouncy is exactly what this is. John 3 p.m. on Instagram.
That's the irony. Chilling on the coast with this baddie named Ebony. Watch the sunset, drinking my Thai sexy. With your girl on my line, over trying to sex me. I'm a superstar prospect.
D-Bells is gone, bro. I'm dancing again. Fuck.
If it ain't a check. Show me my opponent and I swear you getting next. Really who I say I am.
Oh my god, that whistle synth.
Fuck all that mess.
That's the fucking gin and juice whistle. Whistle melody.
I don't live in the hills, I move mountains. Yeah, don't throw stones in glass houses. I was the check last week as my accountant. I got so much drip, it's like fountains. I don't live in the
Bro, this is perfect.
Standing 10 feet tall.
No feedback. Love the form and shift on the vocal. That's a really nice touch.
After all, I'm like snow on the bluff, fuck 'em, we ball. I'm told they wanna be like me, but that's a high cost.
Hey,
Don't need
hey.
to replicate the season if you got the sauce. Can never get one over on me like
You do gotta get your socials right, but it's okay. Nels MBs is very fun.
Yeah, don't throw stones in glass houses. How big was the check last week as my accountant? Got so much drip, it's like fountains.
Oh, 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 oh.
Yeah, don't throw stones in glass houses. How big was the check last week as my accountant? I got so much
It's not even to look better, bro. Just put more up.
live in the hills, I move mountains.
Might need to take this cardigan off, bro. I'm getting too hot. I'm not even kidding. Hey, 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 hey. That shit is tough, bro. When does it come out? I need it now. I want to put it in my playlist. I want to save it. I want to highlight it. John 3 p.m. Make sure you go follow. Bouncy. No lies were told. Souvenir video. Damn risky. What do you mean the best part is coming up? Was that not the end? Am I dumb? I thought that was the end. Souvenir video, Damn Risky, SRD, 3-song. I don't know. I'm not going to read that. That was confusing. Damn Risky and SRD, let us know what you think in the chat. We're going to do a free skip after this one. I like the chop on this already. This is a very Kayvan sample chop.
Long as find my way, everything I get it. Build this shit, can't say nothing to me. Head of my body, shit match my hoodie. Walk in, slide next to me. All the hoes gon' dance me, I hit a little boogie. Caught me in light bus, smoking on Woody. On the wall poster, just like
Ugh.
this the underground, came up from the dead, we get money.
I also fuck with the beat heavy.
People show me more love when I'm out of town. Told them don't miss a wave, you might fucking drown.
This is pretty wavy, man. I like this.
I get payments in large amounts. Every times I don't even gotta leave the couch. Bitches like niggas hate, I just keep on counting. Count it up.
Sub is maybe a little bit loud. I did read it late. Sorry. Sub is maybe a little bit loud in this mix. If I had to point to anything, that's probably the one thing that I would say stands out immediately. Video's clean, though. Overall vibe of the song, I very much like. I'm gonna have to go look for this too. The only thing that I really hear that maybe could improve is kind of that mix on that low end. Am I big on visuals? Sometimes it ties everything together for me. Sometimes it'll sell me on a song. Sometimes it does the opposite. It kind of depends on the visual. Depends on the song. I think you need a visual representation in content for everyone, because everyone's looking for that, especially like curators and stuff. But do I think everybody needs to make a music video? No, I think you make visualizers. You just need some sort of visual representation, I think. I like this song. I playlisted the song as well. This was definitely one that I went and saved. But yeah, am I big on visuals? Sometimes. Like, I don't know that it needs to be more than this. You know what I mean? It's like three dudes having fun. The song is playing. We get a little bit of personality from them. They can use this in socials. They can use it for content. I'm more big on doing something visually than it having to be some like big, like high quality, thousands of dollars video shoot. You know what I mean? You need to have a visual or some sort of visuals to push. Because I think without that, it doesn't necessarily always... Like, I think it's harder to sell things to people sometimes when they can't visualize it. And also, sometimes if the mix isn't, like, perfect, right? Sometimes it's that visual that can really sell people on things. Look, Damn Risky on one part of that. Let's go find the socials of everybody else. Slim Rich 5 also. Slim Rich 5 _. I like that one a lot. But yeah, like the visual thing, it can go either way. I'm not gonna like die on the hill. Like if you can't do like some high quality music video, just shoot what you can on your phone. Get content that really shows people who you are and like kind of gets them to buy into your personality a little bit or shows them your life. You know what I mean? Just something that can help them connect to the song. I think is more important than not doing anything at all. Love Language, Camry G, artist from Maryland. I generally love artists from Maryland. So let's see what's up with Camry G. This is called Love Language. Let us know what you think in the chat. CAMRY.G_. All right, what's up? I'm curious to know whether this is going to be R&B. This dude does not look like an R&B singer to me off rip. Definitely give him more of a rapper vibe. Lean Bambino, thanks for the follow.
Yeah. Already told you I want you, baby. It's truly an honor, girl. Come take my hand and run away to a place
okay, so
where the sun never lays. We're having the right chips as
I love the melody.
Oh, baby, how you move, girl.
Delivery could be a little bit smoother. I think melodically it could be tuned just to smooth out some of the pitchiness at times.
Just know this love remains the same. I would.
But the idea is real solid.
Goddamn thing, girl, all that you done for me.
Yeah, for me, all right. Lots of good things, lots of positive choices.
Just know this love
it could be a little bit cleaner on the actual like vocal side of things. But I also just like this, even though it is a little messy.
Already told you I want you, baby. It's truly an honor, girl. Come take my hand and run away to a place where the sun never lays.
Let us know what you think in the chat. As always, we want to know what you think of these songs as well.
Oh, baby, how you move, girl. Make me lose control. I'm in cruise control, girl. I love it.
Don't worry, Miguel. We're going to try and get a free section in here as well. But I will say, if you want to guarantee a song gets played, it's probably still best to do the skip queue. We do still have 8 songs. We're probably going to end up going overtime a little bit today. That's fine. Oh. Who is the feature on this? Whoever this is a beautiful vocal tone. Oh, beautiful run. I really love this melody. Like one of the standout pieces for me across the board on this song is just the lead melody in the vocal is so fucking catchy and like pleasing to the ear. So for me, first and foremost, beyond everything else, I absolutely love what I'm hearing. The details, the smoothing out, that's, I think, just the things that will continue to help it grow and develop and maybe, like, level up from this song to the next song. But I would love to hear more in this lane from this artist as well. I don't know anything about Camry G, so this is my first time ever listening. Camry.G_ on Instagram. Nice touch to have the second half be this female vocalist, too. I don't know who this female vocalist is, so if it is someone that I should know already, please tell me. But, yeah, overall, I do like this one. I'd be on the fence about playlisting it purely for the tuning aspect of the vocals, especially in the verses. But I would lean towards playlisting it because I just really enjoyed the melody, and I think that melody is going to be stuck in my head for a little bit. Mr. Gambler, Casino Trail up next. New visual and single story written by Casino Trail. I don't always love a music video that's got too much of a storyline because I love films. And sometimes if there's a lack of continuity, that will bother me. But we'll see. I'm not going to judge.
Now who would have thought I became this? What you call this name, this brainless, trying to get rich, not famous.
Thick ass cigar, bro. That's a big ass cigar.
Can't nobody stop my shit. The end is coming, it's over for niggas for show, and I drop my shit. Mr. Gambler, I take the crew to the top, Adam Sandler. Used to hang around the scammers, ramblers, baby girl wanna be pampered.
You know what? I'm not terribly mad at this video. Let us know what you think of the chat.
July like a cancer. Guns go off at random, blam them shit out of pocket, we scrambling. Murder he wrote, murder he spoke, murder my notes with the shit that I quote. Differently, I take a different approach. I'm laughing last, you think it's a joke. 21 years I suffered.
Sorry. That's kind of hilarious.
All I done needed is one good season, then this shit up on you suckers. Uncle them told me sharpen up. This the wrong treatment, you barking up. Blaze too gold to spar with us. We don't want to stop it, you start with us.
I'm not gonna lie, this music video's put a little bit of a smile on my face. So I think it's doing the right things.
Because they do young niggas greasy. Lately been trapped in the matrix. Fuck you, the fuck is my payment. Period, income statements. Yeah, I've been coming so blatant. Bitches casino ain't Vegas. I see the
not a wire.
Ah, no. We gon' make it or we gon' take it for shit get flavor.
Bria J was the vocalist on that last one, Camry says. Yeah, she sounded great, bro.
See how I influence this already done by now, cause I overdo it. 21 years I suffer. 21 years is fuck 'em. All I done needed is one good season, then this shit up on you suckers, the gambler. Mr. Gambler.
Alright, I'm not gonna lie. I enjoyed this music video. It's, at times, a little silly and unserious, but I like that they didn't take it too seriously. You didn't miss your song. You're actually, like, next. I like that this hasn't been taken too seriously. Like, it's not somebody who's taking themselves too seriously on camera. Like, yeah, I think the song is a serious song, and it's kind of got, like, an attitude to it that I enjoyed. But at the same time, I think the visual actually sold me on the song. I don't know if I heard that song separately of the visual that it would catch me as immediately. But I do think, again, and this is what I said a minute ago, with the visual, I feel like I kind of got sold on that one a little bit more. Casino Trell on Instagram. I like that the Mr. Gambler kind of ties in with Casino and the name and everything too. So thematically, there's something cool there. Saint Key, sorry. Don't Wanna featuring Jinzu. Also off my upcoming project with my homie. Like I said, we're gonna keep things moving. I do want to try and get a free section tonight. But yeah, literally right now, bro. Perfect timing. Don't Wanna, let us know what you think in the chat. We're gonna keep things moving.
This shit right now, I've been wanna do this shit like clouds. I've been doing this shit since a child. Yeah, I'm lit, pipe down. I've been running through these hoes like blunts, smoking on the pack like blunts. I've been doing this shit for months.
Pass it to your head, now that lead be coming through. I got mamas in my biz.
Let us know what you think in the chat.
I got bitches with some friends, now they tryna love me too.
I like this too. This kind of reminds me of like Tommy in some ways. It's definitely got a bounce. So again, bro, look, Pop Out, Don't Wanna. These are the these are the standouts for me with you. I know you sent in the song that you said was your favorite the other week, but I think this is the sweet spot for you vocally, in my opinion. Like, it fits your vocal tone, it fits the way you deliver songs. Like, there's something really nice about this style of music for me personally.
I don't wanna do it, huh? I ain't been running this city for too long, I can't ever lose it, huh? She got a curvy little body, damn it, she know how to move it, huh? She ain't bilingual, but when she is speaking in tongues, you know that she fluent, I don't wanna do this shit right now. I don't wanna do this shit like clouds. I've been doing this shit since a child. Yeah, I'm lit, pipe down. I've been running through these hoes like blunts, smoking on the pack like blunts. I've been doing this shit for months, damn. I don't wanna do this shit right now. I don't wanna do this shit like clouds. I've been doing this shit since a child. Yeah, I'm lit, pipe down. I've been running through these hoes like blunts, smoking on the pack like blunts. I've been doing this shit.
What up, Tommy? We're live on Twitch and YouTube right now. Come hang out. Low Register on Chorus reminds me of Brit, and probably a dope collab. Brit and Rausha, yeah, I can hear that too. Honestly, I think that's kind of the thing for me with Key is like I do. So it reminds me of Tommy in certain ways on certain songs. I think when you're more in this kind of like style of music, that's where it really kind of points to more of that like Tommy, kind of like fucking what's his name, Travis Spitta kind of realm. You know what I mean? Definitely Britain a little bit too. Sorry to just keep naming these white rappers. We make this like 2000s kind of feel in hip hop music, R&B kind of combo, but I feel like it's a really, really good space for you to be in because it fits your voice very well. And to me, that's where I think you stand out songwriting wise as well. So I would kind of push you more towards that. We got K Mari with Fade Away up next. Got a couple more paid skips to get through before we get into a free skip section. So if you guys haven't submitted your music yet, make sure you go ahead and do that by hitting ! Submit. And then if you want to skip the queue and guarantee you get played on stream, you still can do that. Vague Phoenix says it's hard. Almost Tommy Richmond and Tyler Creator style. I definitely hear that too. All right, K Mari, let us know what you think in the chat. I am K.Mari, 2 eyes on Instagram. The emo shit is killing me right now.
I was feeling you, did it fade away?
says emo shit is fucking killing me, bro. If you're with us on Instagram, we're live on Twitch and YouTube. Come hang out. We got a little bit left on stream. Yeah, you can say key if you want to. Silky says guitar's fire.
I was just with you the other day. I was in the mood, you said step away. I remember.
All right, I'll be honest. I don't know how I feel about this one. Okay, so while I get what you're going for, and also even just execution-wise from the visual representation of it, like I get what you're going for. It's almost not emo enough for you to really fully lean into the emo kind of visual side of things, I think. It definitely is more hip-hop than it is like emo. So I feel like for the commitment to the bit, right? Part of me is like, if you're really going to commit to this thing, you got to make some straight pop punk music and you got to really commit to it, right? Song-wise, I'm not mad at this song. It reminds me of a lot of shit that I've heard from Atlanta, especially from the young artists in Atlanta too. The video definitely gonna match up with the song. Are you serious or are you joking? Is it gonna be one of those ones where the video doesn't match with the song? And that's the whole thing? Look, what I am gonna say more than anything is I thoroughly appreciate the commitment to the bit. Ew, this photo right here, bro. This photo right here. I am fucking dead. That one took me out, bro. It's the pose. All right, I really appreciate the commitment to the bit. A part of me feels like for it to be so emo visually, you need to lean into the emo pop punk thing a little bit more sonically. But the song is solid, man. It reminds me of you guys know Unghetto Matthew. It reminds me of him a little bit. It reminds me of a bunch of artists that I think of, like young Atlanta artists that like have a song that does like crazy and comes out of nowhere. So look, I like this. I do think it's interesting. I do want to keep up with you. I'm curious to hear what some of your other music sounds like too, because I have a feeling that it's not all so emo leaning.
It's time to scale your business.
But I would love to hear more from you. And again, just applaud you on your commitment to the bit and promoting the music, because that is a big part of this. And I think like if you can't commit to the bit, don't do the bit. You know what I mean? So props to you for committing to it. Okay, let's go. Ill Addicts up next. Let us know what you think in the chat. Hey, man, look, I'm here for it. This is crazy. This has kind of got a punk feeling to it already. Truly not what I expected to hear from this artist at all. Let us know what you think. This is kind of cool, man. This is so not what I expect from the visual, from the way that anyone is dressed. This is cool as fuck. Video looks incredible also. The edits are top tier, bro. Top tier. What up, Amir? It's cracking. Alright, this is fucking sick, man. I don't know anything about Ill Addicts. But you got me with this one, man. You got me with this one immediately. Very different. Beat reminds me of Iridescence by Brockhampton. Remind me of Kenny Mason. A little bit, but also not. Paris, Texas, and Kenny Mason type shit is probably the closest comparison you could make. But visually, this is so cool. I don't know, I like this a lot. Oh, shit. Alright, this is one of the standouts for the night for me. Hands down. Need to go find this on streaming as well. Make sure I save this. Yeah, Jules Crates, you are literally fine. This is very, very cool. Okay, let's go. Shout out to Video Go, who's on this one as well. Very tight. I think I gotta go follow Video Go as well, just based on this. I really like this vibe a lot. What is Club Inco? St. Key says, let's collab. Make sure you reach out and tap in with Ill Addicts on Instagram. first full project in 5 years. This is super tight. Shout out to Raymond, also, who directed this music video. Bria Smith is the female artist on this. Yeah, subsidiary of Club. I don't know what Club Indigo is, but I kind of fuck with the whole vibe, man. Oh, we listened to Club Indigo not too long ago. We looked at something else from them. Or someone sent me. This is like not the first time I've heard Club Indigo. When the fuck did I hear Club Indigo for the first time? Regardless, I like this a lot. I want to hear more. I'm going to support more. Shout out to Joel's Creates for sending that in as well. Joel's Creates. We want to make sure we follow you back. Are you guys out of Boston? Come on, Amir. Hop into the chat. Let's go, man. We got a couple more paid skips left. Get High by Off Air. And then we got like 3 more. And we're going to try and get some free ones in tonight. So if you guys are in the chat, make sure you submit your music if you haven't already. This is Get High by Off Air. Really, really fucking cool one that we just listened to from Ill Addicts called Okay, Let's Go. I would say that's 95% going to be in the content roundup next week. This Beatles flip is crazy. What are we doing? I'm not a big Beatles fan, but I'm curious to see what's going to happen here. Beatles flip is crazy. It's a cool concept already. Not what I'm listening to every day of the week, but this is like one of those ones where like you get it on one of like the fucking Trap Nation YouTube channels or something like that, and like it just has a life of its own on YouTube kind of vibes. Also could see this in like a, I mean, if you aren't planning on doing this, you definitely should do some sort of like video game montage music video for this. Brian Cole says I need this at the Odessa concert as an opener. Yeah, I think you find the right audience for this, it goes crazy. You know what I mean? It's definitely not what I'm listening to every day. On the electronic scale, like on the electronic music scale, it's maybe not like my most favorite sound, personally. But I do think there is a big market for this, and I think there is a big audience for this. It's just finding them. And I would definitely push you towards the gamer crowd, specifically. I feel like gamers, people who are making gaming montages, honestly, anime music video people, like any of that shit, I feel like this will hit for them. You do a fucking AMV to this, bro, they'll probably go viral. Just like clip a bunch of fucking clips from Naruto, all the emotional ones, where they're helping each other as friends, bro. Or it's like a Naruto Sasuke like compilation, and you're out of here. I don't know. In my head, I see it already. You know what I mean? Let us know what you think in the chat. Def Video Game Worthy says Nafi Magazine. Yeah, without a doubt, man. Without a doubt. I just see it in my head, bro. Didn't Michael Jackson purchase the rights to the Beatles catalog when he was alive? I think that is correct. But I think because this is I mean, you might be able to get away with this because it's not a sample. I think it's a re-recording. And I think technically you might be able to get away with this from a copyright standpoint. I'm not a lawyer, so please don't take my legal advice. But I feel like you might be able to slide through with this one and not get in trouble. Unless it like blows up. But then even then, you might be okay. You might be. You might not. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you on that one. It's Off Air on Instagram. I did enjoy it though. Again, it's maybe not the electronic music I listen to all the time, but I'm not going to sit here and take away from the work that went into that or the quality of it. It was pretty high quality. Mix sounded really good. Vocals were really sitting in a nice place. And all the sound design was good too. It's just, like I said, maybe not what I'm listening to, but at the same time, it's good work. Nicholas Danger up next. Supposed to have a feature, but she isn't done yet. It's like that sometimes.
This ain't the Kumbaya podcast, nigga.
It's a
Hey, what a start. Let us know what you think in the chat.
Jumping off the top rope, 265 West Side Resida.
Okay, that's kind of tough already, man.
The real is back.
Wyandotte, man.
Guess the veal is back.
I think Jay Gatsby still manages artists as a hilarious bio. Dope intro, that's tough, says Hovic.
That's how the cookie crumbles. Let's go. Lock, stock, and
it's a good beat. It's a really good beat.
Facts, get it rap, bring it back for the home team map. Out of track, it's a trap, but it won't spring. Fuck, I was born in July, reporting Lord of the Flies, resorted to my demise.
Come on, let's go.
Sported it as a wave, watching you niggas ride.
Who is the feature on this?
Never paying
Who
me
is
mind,
it?
always paying attention.
I need to know.
Heart full of resentment.
Who else creates this code? Blowing this is amazing as well. It's really cool. I like this one.
Stuck in detention, life stuck with amendments.
Y-A-N-D-O-T-T-E.
Hey, yo.
Blame the label. Go. Hey, man, go for it. I'm here to see artists win. I don't need to work with everybody.
I'm moving in the right direction, still fucking up the funk sway. I can't get right like Lefty Gunplay.
Hey, man.
A mile a minute down the runway.
Make sure you tap in with Blame the Label on Instagram.
I was told that shooters shoot, so what do stabby niggas do?
Westside Gunn ad-lib and samples were amazing. It's very good. Y-A-N-D-O-T-T-E. Y-N dot. Great energy. We've listened to a couple songs from him recently that I've really liked as well. Very cool. You guys gotta tap in, bro. Seriously. I'm gonna pull up your socials right now, just so I can tell just so I can tell him he's in the chat. Make sure you go follow my guy, Amir Abbasi. All right, Blame the Label on Instagram. He's a fucking legend. He's a good guy. He does good business. He knows his shit. I thought Westside Gunn was coming in, said Nafi Magazine. Gun says Paige Phoenix. We need him on the remix, says Nafi. Come on, man. I need to know who the feature is. I want to know. I have to know. I have to know. You got to tell me, bro. Tell me in the chat. Bad Dude Silk up next. OME Silk recorded the song Tuesday. Let me know what you think. Imani Nichelle is going to be the feature on that. I don't know if I know who Imani is, but I'm excited for you to put us on also. We'll definitely be playlisting and supporting that one when it drops, bro. Make sure you send it over.
I'm too scared to open up. Ain't no fear, just had enough. And right now I can't settle down. Plus I see baddies way too much. Treat these
So all right. I love this dude's voice. I say this every time he sends a song in. Tonally, Silk's got a really great tone in his voice, man.
I was playing, I'm on defense checking up. If my bro gon' get the steal, then to the hoop I'm finna cut. Then take
I still love this nonchalant kind of delivery you're giving us.
Call you out about my mans, you don't fuck with O&Me. I get stressed out puffing trees, sometimes I just need the release to the reality that
I like that you got these ad-libs in here now. It's filling up some of that space. That's the thing we talked about a lot with some of the older songs.
Being at campus, hardly wanna show my face. Before COVID and Palatine, I swear I felt so out of place. Those girls will hardly give me play. Fact, I cuffed that girl at all. I regret that fucking day. Left this one girl around too long, she would've never had her way. If I could do it all again, they would never know my name. Never know my name. Girl, you know I'm really not a bad dude.
Ryan Cole says, I didn't like the beat at first, but I love it now. I like the beat a lot. Part of me wishes that this... Okay, so this sung part, definitely tune the vocals on it. Slightly pitchy. The other thing I would say is if you can do it an octave up from what you're doing it right now, I think it would be worth it. Because it's lacking something in that kind of space. Just from an octave standpoint. Hold on, let me go back. Just... You know what I'm saying? Like, if you could have something in that space, I feel like it'll really round it out. For some reason, to me, it still feels a little empty without that one harmony in there, because it's almost like you've got two octaves. It's like 2 octaves up and then 2 octaves down, nothing in the middle. I feel like you need that middle octave just to round it out, personally.
I can't get drunk with you. Fought those demons for a while. Thought I'd kill them soon. Been longer than a year or two. This time I don't know what to do. No, we tangled up for real. Too hard to disconnect.
Overall, I do like this, though.
I'm trying to hit more than a few.
Jeff, if you want to submit music, bro, just make sure you use this link right here. We are getting close to the end of stream, but we are going to try and do... We got one more paid skip, and then while we're listening to that one, I'll tell you guys how we're going to do the free skips. We'll do free skips for the rest of the stream. We got like 10 minutes left. Okay?
Take my feelings out, this shit is probably better for them. Why I keep upsetting her, look it get the better of me.
And you could probably even do that in post. I don't know that you need to sing it an octave up, but just having something in that middle kind of spot in the harmony, I think will round it out. I do like this though. Sample is cool. There's maybe part of me that wishes there was a little bit more variation in the actual production, just arrangement-wise and instrumentally, but I also still like it, so I don't know that it's like the end of the world either way. OME_Silk on Instagram. If you're rocking with that, make sure you go follow, okay? All right, last of these paid skips. So if you are in the chat, this is how we're going to do the next part, right? So after we get through this last paid skip, or while we're listening to it, if you're in the chat, just put your artist name in the chat right now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to build like a secondary queue. We'll do like more of a rapid fire mode. So instead of doing like the full song, we'll do about 60 to 90 seconds of each song, but we'll try and get through as many more of these free songs as possible. So just let me know what your artist name is in the chat if you have a submission that you want me to bump up, and we'll try and get to you, okay? This is 2000 by Ryan Cole. Made this beat for Asian Blonde a month or two ago. I love that. Thankful I get to do this. Feedback's welcome. Growing my output in socials, leveraging beat stores. Do that, man. Make sure you put your your beats on YouTube as well. Oh, I could definitely see Asian Blonde on this. You should also send this to Bray, bro. This artist. This is his Instagram. He's one of the artists that we signed at Genius Distro, but I think he would like this beat a lot too. And his manager Kenny's in here pretty often, but you should hit him up and just tell him I told you to send it through. Prince Doohood, what's up? We're about to go into a free section of skips right now, so if you are in here, make sure you submit your music. I'm building a secondary queue. Damn, that shit is hard, bro. I like that a lot. Yeah, you got me locked in. That was easy. I got locked in on a song there immediately on hearing it for the first time. That was me just like bullshitting melodies, but it's easy to sing to. I think that's a huge, huge plus. Brayden is this artist right here, bro. His name's Bray. He does a lot of stuff with Illusion Hills now, but he was one of the first artists I signed to Genius Distro from this community. Ryan Cole Productions on Instagram if you're fucking with that. I really like that. If you sent me that, I'd probably also do a whole ass fucking reference for it if I'm being real. I really, really thoroughly enjoyed that beat from you, bro. Ryan Cole Productions on Instagram. What up? What's the buzz? We're live on Twitch and YouTube right now. We're at the end of the stream, so we're doing a couple free skips from people who are in the chat right now, just listen to the songs that they've submitted. First up, we've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis. I don't know fucking say this name, bro. You can just DM it to me on Discord if you want, Ryan. Hovich. Let us know what you think in the chat. Hovich. We just call him Giannis. The Greek Freak. I'm gonna just call this song The Greek Freak. I don't know how to pronounce his fucking name. Crazy synths already off rip on this one. Hey. Okay, this is tough. Two House Cardi vibes immediately. This music does give me life though. I'm not gonna pretend like it doesn't. Whoa! That shit gets me hype as fuck. 2 minutes, perfect line. Oh Vic, 3 C's, bro. I gotta be real, I absolutely did not expect you to look like this in the slightest. Is this you? I like this. I did not expect you to look like this. I don't know what it is. This is not what I was getting from this music. Okay, the song is fucking tough, bro. We did not get catfish, but the song is hard. Okay, this one is really tough. You gotta push this shit harder, bro. Ain't no way this is the same guy as Siniso. Look. Look. I thought we'd be dressed in all black. I was expecting Rick Owens to the fucking shoes, bro. Literally just dripped out in Rick Owens. This is Rick Owens music. Right here. This is techwear music right here, bro. I was expecting chains. Stop. Yo, you gotta stop. You gotta stop. Citizen, you gotta stop, bro. I'm dead. That shit was hard though. Opium vibes I was expecting for sure. Off the music, I was like, this kid is immediately dressed opium vibes without a doubt. Like he's vamped out 100%. Absolutely did not get that. I fucking love it, bro. No reason this should be the first thing I'm hearing this. I agree. You gotta make more content, bro. You gotta push your shit harder. If you're in the chat, you got more music for us, let us know. If you guys want to get bumped up for free, we got a couple minutes left. Brightest Side by Zabua. This comes out July 18th. Amazing R&B kind of neo soul artist. I've really loved the Zabua music we've heard in the past. Hey man, I appreciate you sending it in. That shit was tough. You just gotta work on your content side, branding a little bit more. You know what I mean? Know your audience, and I feel like you'll find it. You'll move through it quickly if you can figure out how to appeal to your audience.
I was just struggling to find me. So lost in the unknown.
Zabua _
Think I will make it this far. Now I'm trying to be there.
Yeah, if there's anybody else. If not, we've just got one more. We'll hit a raid. Maybe I'll sing you guys a song. Maybe I'll play you what we have coming out tomorrow. I don't know. Nobody wants free skips today. I mean, don't be something you're not either. Like that's not what we're saying to do. Just so you know. But I just think we expected a certain vibe from the music, right? So I would just like. I think especially in that style of music, that shit kind of matters. But don't lose who you are either. Don't feel like you gotta change who you are. Zito, if you submit it in here, bro, I got you. I'll put you in the queue right now. I got you. Just real solid, man. This one comes out in July. Yeah, what's the music video? What's the song called, bro? J Bars. Alright, I could listen to that Zabua song all day. Keep it on the low, J Bars. Alright, let's go find it. J Bars, keep it on the low. No, don't worry about it. I'm in Wichita right now. What's up, Yasmin? How you doing? Keep it on the low. Young Gotti, J Bars. Let us know what you think of the chat. Love this PlayStation intro. Alright, we're down under the Manhattan Brooklyn overpass. See, I like this one. I think the visual helps sell this one a little bit more. The energy is good on this vocal too. What I was saying earlier about it needing to stand out, like it can be anything that makes it stand out. I think the fact that it's a little bit more sung, a little bit more higher register vocal is probably what helps this one stand out immediately. She saying I love her, can't say that. She fucking again, don't pay that. Feeling like Giannis, I'm chasing a bucks, bro. Notice I'm getting that paper. She trying to slide, don't think I'ma put it on payroll. Sure. Is this not out on? Is this not out on streaming yet? Oh yeah, fuck yeah, the VOD's on up after stream, bro. It's on YouTube.
I wanna eat you like a zombie. I wanna be your best friend and never go ghost on you like Tommy. I wanna eat it from the bag.
Is this song out?
I wanna fall in love so bad, but I'm out here listening to cash, and I'm out here listening to bro. Can't turn a housewife into a hoe.
Also, is that the Louis fit? It is, right? That's the fucking Louis Dedham fit. Maybe it's not. Ooh. I literally just said this earlier. I was a bit tired of this sound, but when there's a song that stands out, it stands out for a reason. This one stands out in this sound, I think, to me. This one's fun. I would save this one. The energy is good. I think the video does help sell it a little bit, if we're being honest. Let's playlist that song as well. But yeah, I would agree with Steve-O. Generally, I feel like I'm over this sound a little bit. I feel like a lot of people in New York are tired of the sound too, because we've just been getting it so much from every fucking angle. But this one does catch my ear a little bit more than the other one we heard in this space today. So if it was, you know, of the two, this one would probably make the playlist, the other one might not. The beat switch in the high register makes it feel different. That's what made it stand out to me, in all honesty. But I agree wholeheartedly. I've heard enough plug-in B probably for the next few years, in all honesty. J Bars, we're gonna go follow though. Nafi, thank you for sending that in, bro. This can't be his socials. What's his Instagram? It's this one. 2_ J Bars, 2 underscores. Yeah, I'm in there. I fuck with that. All right, Zito Chase. And then maybe I'll just play you guys my EAFC goal highlight reel while we're out, because it's got a teaser of a new song from Shloop that's coming out in a couple weeks on it. Because I just wanted to use that beat while I was making my recap video. Zito Chase checks rough mix.
Hey, you know I came at a flex.
Okay, Zito Chase.
67, I'm ripping a set.
From Montreal, oh Montreal.
And I probably got your bitch now. She knows I'm getting a check.
You do not look like you are Quebecois though. Where you from?
My shooters ain't no jokes. They gon' pull up at your low.
This gives me a little reminder of Killy. Brian, when I get some time, bro, I'm gonna cook some up.
My favorite hobby is counting up cash. Hop in a foreign, I'm whipping it fast. You did it first, but you didn't last.
Mix actually sounds pretty solid on this. Laotian, but I was born and raised in Montreal. Love that, bro. Definitely tap in with the Laotian community. I know some Laotians down in fucking Nashville, Tennessee that would definitely fuck with this. Make sure you tap into your community into the AAPI thing a little bit, especially this month, because it's AAPI Heritage Month. You can use that in your pitches. I mean, this is solid. I think it's hard to stand out in this space too, so I definitely do a visual just to kind of like get the point across. I think it'd sell this a little bit more. And then on the content side, bro, just make sure you're making a lot of content to push your music, right? This is not enough posts. And granted, I don't know when you started. Yeah, 30 weeks ago, 22 weeks ago. More consistency. Build that audience up while you're working on making the music. And then when you get into dropping the music, it's going to be easier for you to have an audience that's there already. So just don't feel like because you're not dropping at the moment, or you're working on stacking music up, that you shouldn't be dropping content. Tease your music. Tease the stuff you're working on. Make people feel like they're involved in the rollout, right? Sound-wise, it's pretty solid. It does remind me of Killy a little bit, so I would also maybe use Killy as a reference point mix-wise, and then when you are thinking about promoting music and going back to like sending music to people, just keep that in mind too. You can kind of use him as the archetype of places that cover music like this, and then work backwards and kind of like get, you know, probably find easier places that you can send music to that will kind of stack with the type of music that you make. All right, here, we'll do this, and then we're gonna hit a raid for another music streamer. Yeah, I made this yesterday because I was fucking bored. But the song in it is one of our distro songs that's coming out in a couple weeks from Shloop, English. But yeah, did I make a fucking edit for my EAFC goals? You're right, I did. Why? Because I fucking can. The song though,
Everyone's favorite, I'm a Louisville saver. Southside living by the downs, getting paper home, but I'm turned. I'm faded, you burnt.
I low-key had too much fun making this yesterday. I probably didn't need to spend the hour that I spent doing this. But it was worth it. It's even more funny to look at today.
All these niggas weird, I ain't never been scared. Seen a nigga in a pulpit leading prayer. I've been sitting, thinking,
trying to get rich off English.
Sunny outside, but it's raining, got me hydroplaning. Right from the Western Navy. Fuck being good, get greater.
Maybe I quit doing music reviews and I just do FIFA and make these EAFC recap videos from now on. This is my job now. I just do this. I spent all this time trying to get in the music industry and now I quit. I just do EAFC now. Everybody start
wasted. G-pop, everybody went gangster. Slim try pop, everybody start tripping. I try to be different, but they weren't fucking with it. While talking this bitch, she'll fall in love with me.
I fucking love this song. Anyway, go follow Shloop at Shloop on Instagram. We got a couple songs out with him right now. Dollars in rotation. This one's called English. It drops in like 2 weeks. So keep your eyes open for a pre-save link on this as well. Oof, that's one of my favorite goals.
Let me find out you showing off your man's money. Let me find out you an Instagram honey. How you mad when a nigga
bending these shits into the corners, bro. Come on, look at me.
Hey man, wouldn't even try to smack something. Come a flash pants on them.
Great goals, better song. That's it. That's all there is to it. Just felt like sharing that with you guys. Oh shit, we got a paid skip from Von Cena. All right, I'll play this one from you, Jack. I wasn't planning on doing it anymore. We're gonna hit a raid. I'm gonna close the queue right now, but we'll play this one from Jack Von Cena first before we get out of here. This comes out June 20th. Crazy, bro. Crazy baseline already. Jack Von Cena on Instagram. Yeah, I like this. This is definitely getting playlisted on the 20th, bro. Let me know when this drops. It's okay, Snow. Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god, I didn't know it was gonna do that. Shit. Damn. Damn! Oh my god, I fucked that so hard. I can't actually play it. Jack, if you resubmit that on Monday, I'll play it all the way through again. I have been cussed. I fucked that up. Jack Von Cena on Instagram, though. Make sure you go follow. Yeah, I can't pull that back for some reason. But I feel bad because we didn't give you the full play all the way through. So if you send that in again on Monday, please let me know if you do, and I'll just make sure that we fucking bump that up and put it at the top. Yeah, that was the last song. We're going to hit a raid right now, but don't worry, I'm back on Monday from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Just a reminder to join our Discord. We do have a Q&A for free tomorrow with my friend who runs a label. He's been working at Distro for like 10 years. It'll be a great way for you to ask questions and get feedback on things. And then Monday, we're back. We also have new songs from the comments, content that's available too. So go follow us on Instagram. All the links are in the chat for you. We are not going to hit a raid because literally none of our friends are on right now. I guess everybody's out doing stuff. But, like I said, back on Monday, 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Have a great weekend. Greek Freak song was tough, bro. Giannis, Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo. Fuck, man. Have a great weekend. Be safe. I'll see you guys next week. Make sure you go stream Masho's Dodging. Drops tonight, all right? I'm out. Bye. Thanks for a great stream. Shout out to everybody who did the paid skips today. Hey, man, we're back Monday, 6 to 8. Every Monday and Thursday, 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We do this shit. So check the schedule. Give us a follow. Come back. And take advantage of all the free submission opportunities I have outside of here, too, because there is a lot of them.